On today's video, we're going to be putting brakes, shoes, pads, whatever you want to call them, on this Mercedes Benz, so stay tuned. You will need a jack, also a jack stand, because safety first. And you will need a good jack location point on this Mercedes, if you ain't got a lift. And a good jack location on this, probably under the A-arm right there. I wouldn't try to jack it up in the middle unless it was on one of those subframes, and you got to be careful because you might actually damage your oil pan if it flips off. All I'm saying, be cautious when it comes to this. I put it on this crossbar here. It should pick up both sides at the same time as long as your jack is level. Also, you can get a better view right here. Don't forget to scotch your back tire and set your e-brake if your e-brake works, because you don't want the car rolling off the hill. Because the Mercedes is all-wheel drive or touch button four-wheel drive, one of the two, but they still, once you get the front wheels off, can roll off. All four wheels got touch. I'm not a Mercedes expert, but most all-wheel drives work that way. Mercedes has got these studs set up here, and the size will depend on your studs. I've seen these with different sizes. And once you get them out, you can set them to the side so you don't get them lost. Take your wheel off, and then you have access to your pads, which is probably about gone on this one. These rotaries flash rust fast, but the pads are needing to be changed. So the ML430's got kind of a fixed brake caliper design. It's kind of simple to change these. What we're going to do first is we're going to take and tap these pins out. And then we're going to take something and put in here to scoot the brake caliper pistons and stuff back. What you can do by just doing that. And you see we got some movement between them now. It does have a 4-piston design, so don't tear you rub a boot when you do that. So that's how come I always knock the pins back, then try to move the pistons. Once you knock these pins back, you got a little like a pressure thing right here. Always check, make sure that's good, and then you can just wiggle them out. Just like so. It's hard to do this one-handed, but hopefully you find this video helpful. When we move this, and then we'll remove the wear indicator, which your kit, depending on the kit, will come with a new one. Sometimes it won't. So what I like to do is take one of these on these Mercedes, and you can see a piston is out a little bit. All you have to do is catch the corner of it here, don't get your boot or nothing, and then pull back towards you. Let me get situated here, trying to do it while filming this hard. And then pull back, and if your caliper's in good shape, you see, that piston will go in. Easy. You want to do both sides. Too easy. Then we're going to take a new brake pad. They are not directional on this, but you can match them up with everything, and it just slides right in, line your pins up, and that's how you do it. Also, your brake kits does come with grease, little packets here, and they just smear a little bit on the back of the backing plate where the piston goes, and a little bit on the edges. Not a lot, just a little, and you can see grease that center the edges of the backing plate. Grease the floaters and holding clips. Some need to be taken out of the calipers. That's what that for. It helps with squeaking noises. On these Mercedes, though, you usually most of the time don't even need it. So this right here just unplugs. You can see the wear indicator was pretty much gone on this one. So we're going to plug it in. I was going to plug it in, but it's the wrong one for this year. Detroit Axle, you need to do better.
You reckon it's this one?
No, that's the wrong one. This is a single one. It says it's fit all years. At least the pads worked. Goes inside the brake pad anyway. They got a little hole. These just drop down in it. You know, so this one's probably still got plenty of life left in it. It just sucks that it's like that. It completes the ground when them hit and tells you to change your pads. That's what them's for. And it don't fit as snug as in the other pads, but you know, is what it is. It will set right there. It won't go nowhere. It'll set. This is how everything looks put together. Your pins knock all the way flush in. And you can see we got our pins in there. And this clip goes on just like this, and the tension pushes up on it to help the brake pads from making rattle noises. And I did put just a dab of silicone on the top of that, so once it dries you don't have to worry about this coming back out. So if you have that issue, just a little bit of a dab of silicone will help hold that in there. Detroit axle, you need to do better. I love some of your products, especially your brake pads and stuff, but you know, how come I didn't use the new pins? It was about a little eighth shorter. It wouldn't have mattered, they would have went in. You know, they would have knocked in flush and been just fine, you can see. But I wanted a little bit extra long one in it. So I would use you can see this is what it would set. So we used my factory ones. I think I did last time too for the same reason. And the reason I didn't use that 2-wire one instead of a single. It's just a breakaway indicator. I'm not going to show you how to put a tire or wheel on. You should know that if you're doing this. It goes on the same way you took it off. Check your torque specs. Torque these rims down. These studs, and they got a special torque spec. Do not think that they can just be snug and good. You got to torque down a Mercedes Benz. Also, oh well, door closed. Don't forget to pump your brakes. Pump your brakes up. If you don't pump your brakes up for the first 2 or 3 pumps, you ain't gonna have no brakes. Pump your brakes up before you put it in drive or anywhere. Make sure you got brakes, because we mashed them pistons in and they got to push out to the calipers. And when you push them in and they got distance, you won't have no brakes for the first 2 pumps. That's normal. Pump them up. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.